All right, good evening, you beautiful people. How's it going? Happy Wednesday. Who have we got in this evening? Nice to see you all. Who we got in? We got Crafty Craig and Clarissa just hanging about before anybody else, having a little chat on their own. We got Marie, of course. One doesn't come without the other when it comes to Clarissa and Marie. The Cleggs are in. Bradley. Nice to see you. Dom Schreiber is in. Nice to see you, Sir John Reed, the Reeds, and Belinda there. Hopefully not having a little Barney this week. Who else? We've got Leanne Webster. And have I missed anybody? I don't know if I have. How the devil are you? Well, I hope I've missed you all. Absolutely, indeed. But you know, I've been busy. Keeping myself busy. I've got an absolute barnstormer of a quiz for you this evening, and we've packed it to the rafters. I can honestly say that I don't know how many questions there are, but there are more than 40. So if you've printed out one of our team sheets, then it's kind of not going to work. You're going to have to use the back, because we're going to be peppering you with questions. And as you might have noticed, this week is an interactive quiz. Don't know how it's going to work. Not really tried it before, but I've had a little test, and it's going to be interesting to see. Obviously, for those that are watching back, or that are watching this not live, then it's we're going to have to figure out the best course of action for you guys. But I think, as it stands, I'm going to say that tonight's quiz does not count for the leaderboard. Okay, we're gonna leave the leaderboard to one side, only because the way that we score it this evening is going to be based on you watching live. Okay, so let's see how it goes. We'll have a little feedback session on the group later, and see what you thought of it, and then we'll see how we can kind of like develop it and all that kind of stuff. But I think it's going to be a really nice introduction of something new and something different. So we've got Secret Steve, we've got a pitch around, we've got tons of rounds, and what else have we got? We had something else, but I can't remember. We will come across it at some point. What are you all drinking tonight? Tell me in the comment section what you're drinking. I am on a Brooklyn Bel Air Sour. I've not tasted it yet, so here we go. This is all just for you. Very nice. Makes it go, because it's a sour. Yeah, nice. Not a patch on that sour that Dave and Lou got me. Louise. I'm not allowed to say Lou, am I? She's not in. It's fine. So yeah. Anyway, hope you've had a good week. Let us know. Start talking in the comment section and letting us know what you've been up to this week. If anything interesting has happened to you, or if anything shite has happened to you, because that's what we're here for. We're here to all kind of like rally round through what is getting increasingly familiar ground, isn't it? Seems like we're going into a bit of a bad moment, but it doesn't matter because we have each other. Do you know what I mean? Barry Simcock is in. Quick question: is there a quiz this Friday? Was waiting last week and nothing happened. Bazza, I thought you were in on Wednesday. We told you that there's only one a week now. There's only one a week, and it's on a Wednesday. So if you can't catch it on a Wednesday, and you want to watch it on a Friday, then just watch it back. You can watch it back, and you can play as if it's live. But you know, let's have a chat. I might not listen, but I'm open. Right, let's have a look at the leaderboard. Here we go. So here is the leaderboard currently. The Fun Club, they're not budging off that total averages. They're up there and look like they're going to get some kind of prize in a couple of weeks when we end this particular leaderboard. The Fly Girls are flying in first. Furby Tamagotchis in second. Third are Peking Express. We've got them from Yate in fourth. Very respectable in fourth place there. The Follow Madonna with the pointed boobies are in fifth. Cleggies are in sixth. With a European spot, the last European spot the Cleggies have got. Sex, Drugs and Toilet Roller in seventh. Let's Get Quizzical had a monster score last week. Monster score. And they are in eighth. Team Craft is in ninth. And the Schreibers just in that respectable top 10 spot. Yeah, so there we go. That is our leaderboard. As I said last week, I'm going to be ending this leaderboard at the end of this month. And what with the interactive bit, if we like that, we'll see how it works and everything. But, you know, maybe we'll make more of a feature of that. Maybe we won't. We'll see how it kind of develops, eh? I'm so sorry, Barry. But yes, you are going to have to rearrange. Barry, what you don't know is I went back. I went back to work, Barry. So I'm back. I'm back in the office. Well, I'm not back. I'm back in the office 2 days, but I'm working now. I'm off furlough. So that T-shirt that everybody bought is now officially retro. Can I just say, Disco in Furlough? It's now officially retro because I'm not on furlough anymore. But there we go. Leanne Webster, Pierrot. Can I ask you a question? Pierto, even. You can absolutely ask me a question as soon as you get my name right. There we go. What else is everybody saying? Richard Samuels. Who's Richard Samuels, people? Have we got a new one? Trying to move house too. Such a nightmare. Who is Richard Samuels? Just popping on, just as you do. Right, so there we go. Clary Marie, I'm going to have to get him to kind of do a little VT on how you can contribute to the channel because every week, without fail, they're the first ones there. And here it is. This is how you can support the channel. We prefer it via MONZO, but if you are going to go through PayPal, then please, if you can figure it out, send the donations via friends and family link. So you can do it. You can select friends and family, and that means that Jeff Bezos does not add to his $24 trillion that he currently has that he'll never spend. All the links are in the description below. If you can't see it when you're watching it, you just need to press show more and it'll unfold, and there's all the links on how you can support the channel. You can buy some of our merch on our merch store. The link is there, and at the end of the quiz, wow, I was going to say at the end of the quiz, what I'm doing, I'm getting ahead of myself. You can log your score. You certainly can log your score. It's not going to go on the leaderboard this time, but it'll be interesting to see where people are, and I will maybe do a little mini leaderboard for just tonight. So the link to the Google form is in the description below. So there we go. That's that. Lots of waffle already, but you seem pretty happy. Let's see if Barry Grant is new. Barry! We've got another Barry! Barry, welcome. You are so welcome, Barry. We're very excited to have you. I know there's lots of chatting going on at the moment, but we will get to a quiz very, very shortly. Excuse me. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Leanne Webster, Pietro, are you wearing makeup? Sorry about the name, honey, to so many men. Oh. Probably going to get quite dark in here now. I'm not wearing makeup, no. It's just the light. Well, I can tell you now that this particular light here only has a battery long enough to last one stream, which was last week. And that serves me right for not. Yeah. What a shame. All right. So, when does it start? A lot of waffle. Indeed, you can buy one. You can, you can buy one of the caps from the store in the link before. Let's start just for you, Barry. Let's start. Okay, so very, very simple. We're going to start with our big fat anagram. And the only way that we can do this to you newbies is I'm going to show you the anagram on the screen. There are no clues. The first person to get it, you just need to solve this and put it in the comment section. The first person to do that will get 3 points. We know who the quick ones are, so trust me, Barry, they are quick. Here we go. Here's your anagram for 3 points. I'm a dot in place. I'm a dot in place. I'm a dot in place. Oh, poor old Crafty Craig. It's buffering for Crafty Craig. Oh, who's one of our quick ones. Well, I can tell you that Claire Cardy is not in this evening. Our other quick one. So I'm a dot in place. Boom! Dave Godders Godfrey. Dave Godders Godfrey has smashed it. You didn't get the A decimal point, but I'm gonna let you off for that. I think it is. Yeah, it's you've got it basically. A decimal point. Well done, Dave. Smashed it. You got 3 points for the Furby Tamagotchis. Barry Simcock. Don't worry, I'll drop you a DM on the group about how you can play, okay? Fear not. Richard Samuels. The apostrophe threw me. As did the rest of the letters. Indeed, indeed. So there we go. So Dave is flying ahead on 3 points. Congratulations to him. We're going to start with our first round proper, which is general knowledge. It's very, very simple. Question number 1. How many years is a term of presidency at the White House? Nice, easy start. Excuse me. How many years is a term of presidency at the White House? There we go. Barry Grant has managed to get the anagram, a decimal point. Very possible you might be a little bit behind. Too many years indeed, Steve. Indeed. 4 more years. At least it's not 5. Right, okay, question number 2, because that's an easy one really, isn't it? Name the narrow band of very fast wind occurring in the upper troposphere. Name the narrow band of very fast wind occurring in the upper troposphere. What do you think about that one? It's question number 2. Now, fear not, you newbies. We will. Barry, you're a keeper, mate. Barry's straight in. He's got this group down to a T. You can come again, mate. Question number 2. Name of the narrow band of very fast moving wind in the upper troposphere. Question number 3. How to take a throw in. That's question number 3. As I was going to say before Barry rudely interrupted me with in my pants. Fear not if you're new. I'm going to explain the rules. Just don't put... The most important rule is don't put your answers in the comment section. Very important. Clive... Is that right, Leanne? Clive and Sylvia, your mum and dad, get bad wind after a cucumber. Can I ask what they're doing with they're eating it, right? Question number 4. What is movie character Jason Bourne's real name? Question number 4. What is Jason Bourne's real name? And did Clive and Sylvia meet through like this mutual appreciation of cucumber wind? Because how can these two people who are not related, they're not related, right? They're not related. No, I'm sure they're not. How can they meet? Or have they just kind of like become this symbiotic? Is that what the word? Have they just? That's not the word, is it? Like when two women, kind of like they come on their periods at the same time. What's all that about? What's that word I'm looking for? Have they done that with cucumbers, basically? Question number 5. Synchronise. The Babington plot. Synchronise. The Babington plot was an attempt to assassinate which English monarch? Question number 5. The Babington plot was an attempt to assassinate which English monarch? Oh, Barry Grant's a lot of stars there for Barry Grant. I wonder if Barry's just finding out that you're not allowed to swear on the stream. Clarissa, could you give Barry any advice on creative uses of yeah? So am I. Barry, you okay, mate? Yeah, Barry's found out. Barry's found out about YouTube and the comments. There you go. Thanks, Clarissa. We're all waiting with bated breath, Bazza, as to what the stars meant. Okay, so round number 2. Is it me, or is the Denise is finding? Have you tried turning it up, Denise? I mean, I'll turn it up my end. But do let me know if that's a little bit better. I can't really have the microphone any closer. There you go. Hey, Steve Scott saying 6, and we're moving to a round called Big Fat Smoke. Here we go. Question number 6. I'm gonna have to take my. Here we go. Who wrote the words "Surrender, Dorothy" in the sky with smoke from her broomstick? Question 6. Who wrote the words "Surrender, Dorothy" in the sky with smoke from her broomstick? You see, Denise, what you need, and this is something that I found, is you need a sound bar. Oh, yes. You need a sound bar. I found my soundbite extremely helpful. Is everyone getting some buffering? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to open my door. Maybe that'll help. Craig, do you think it'll help if I open my door with the Wi-Fi? Question 7. What colour smoke is released when a new pope is elected? That's question number 7. What colour smoke is released when a new pope is elected? It's very possible that because I am now in the I'm in the loft. It's very possible that my stream drop your stream quality settings. I can't do it midstream. That's the problem. Let's have a look. I mean, I can take the video bitrate down, right? But let's see. Yeah, see, Steve Scott, no buffering in London. We've got buffering in Wales, but none in London. What's that seem? I mean, I've taken the bitrate down. Ah, yes, of course, Richard. Yeah. So if the YouTube viewers, if you guys drop your settings, then of course that's the best way to do it, because you've probably got me on HD, which is default 1080p, right? Am I talking total shit here? But yeah. So you can take that down. If you don't know how to do it, just Google it. Sorry, I can't be any more helpful. Question number 8. What name is given to fog containing a high proportion of smoke? 720 is default, is it, Craig? Barry, you will drop your settings. You will do as you're told. Otherwise, you can't be a part of this group. That's question number 8. What name is given to fog containing a high proportion of smoke? There we go. Just for you, Denise, I'm going to take my gain up just a smidge. Right, okay, so question number 9. I think Barry's going to be disappointed. He's already complained that the smoke round contains 3 questions on smoke. So this is potentially, we might lose Barry on this one. Question number 9. What is the name given to herrings salted whole and then smoked? Question number 9. What is the name given to herrings salted whole and then smoked? That's question number 9. Figure out how to keep this channel going. Thank you, Kerry Schreiber, and thank you, Jonathan Reed, very much appreciated. All right, question number 10 and the last one. Excuse me. Is the last one in this round. In which decade of the 20th century was the smoke detector invented? Question 10. In which decade of the 20th century was the smoke detector invented? There we go. Dominic, thank you for asking. Work was completely fine and enjoyable, and a nice kind of like, it's been quite a nice easing into it. I like to ease into it, Dominic. I don't like to be rushed or pushed or forced. So yes, it's been absolutely fine, and it's been good to be back. I must admit, it's been good to be back. So everybody is on fabulous form at my work, and yeah, it turns out I can still do my job. That was my worry. And you're back in the office tomorrow. Ooh, always good to be back, Barry. Yeah. Well, next week I'm on holiday. So there is no quiz next week. Sorry, Barry. But yes, the week after that I will be going in 2 days a week. So it will be nice to get on the bike and cycle in on a commute. Right. Okay. So our first ever interactive round, and this is how it works. So I want you to you need to go on your smartphones. And you need to go to www.kwbit.com and put in tonight's pin for our first round. Yeah, that's all you've got to do. Thanks, Denise. The hats are available to buy on the merch store, which is in the description below. Go for it. I mean, Bradley Clegg, I haven't stopped working either. If I'm honest, I don't know if you noticed how many quizzes I did. So, yeah. No, I haven't stopped for a second, to be honest, and I can't. It's physically impossible for me to stop. Right, okay, so get yourself logged on, peeps. I'm going to have a little look and see, give you a couple of minutes to kind of like log on. There we go. Yes, the Smoggies and the Furby Tamagotchis are in. That's exciting. Crafty, Marie. Oh, this is nice. I like this. Very, very, very exciting. Oh, a few more in. We've got Twice Daily. Clarisse, the Follow Madonna with the Pointed Boobies, Jenny Tallwarts, Secret Steve, My Hamster, The Readers, JR. This is wonderful stuff, and going to be very, very exciting. Yes, I need some intro music for the interactive round, and I'm excited to make it. And I'm thinking that I'm going to do some kind of like thrash metal music for the interactive round, just for Dave, basically. I think that's what I'm going to do. But there we are. This is the big fat interactive round, and we are just going to give it just a little more, a little longer, and there we are. We can see on the board there. I think we seem to have everybody. Ooh, Barry Grant, and as suspected, I think Barry is slightly behind on the stream, which is interesting and is going to prove itself to be quite interesting. But I guess if he's there now, here we go. I think that's it. We're going to go for it. We're going to go for it, peeps. All right. Let me just... Oh, hello. What are you doing there? Yeah. All right. Okay. Like I said, first time I've done this. So, a little bit of a countdown. Taking us into our first question, which is, what type of beverage is Darjeeling? Now, remember, people, these might be on the easy side, but it's about speed. Speed is what we need. So the answers are going to come up on your phones very, very shortly. And you need to hit the right answer. And those quickest will get more points. Here we go. You got 4 options, ladies and gents. And wham, wham, wham. Wow. There we go. So, yes, nobody got that incorrect. 16 players currently, and nobody got that incorrect. So let's show the results. Of course, we all know it's T, and who was quickest? Flipping heck, not even a second in it. So you get penalised 1 point per second. She hit it as quick as she could. Well done to Marie, 200 points and leading the way after the first bloody easy question. Poor old crafty Craig and the fallen Madonna with the pointy boobies. You'd have thought you'd have done pretty quick, but no. Right, okay, next question. Which pop singer once said, "I'd rather have a cup of tea than go to bed with someone"? Who said that? So it should be up on your phones now. We've got Boy George, David Bowie, George Michael, Michael Jackson. Okay. Very interesting. Okay, you can kind of see what people are going for. Boy George. 12 of you went for Boy George. Very interesting. I've never heard that in my life. Here we go. The answers. Boy George is correct. Ooh, Marie leading the way on 379 points. Well done. Well done indeed. All right. Next question. In which movie did George Clooney play a financial guru taken hostage live on air by a viewer who has lost money? Here are your options. We have Burn After Reading, Michael Clayton, Money Monster, or Tomorrowland. Okay, more spread. We're more spread now. 10 seconds to go. There we go. 10 seconds to go. And that's it. So, 8 of you went for Money Monster. 5 of you, Michael Clayton, and 4 Burn After Reading. I think quite a few of you might be regretting your decision now, because the answer really is in the answer. It was Money Monsters. So well done, well done. Wow, how did Marie? Did she get that wrong? Yeah, of course she did, didn't she? The Cleggies have steamed ahead on 521 points. Phenomenal work. And Clarisse is just behind on 509. Jenny Talbot's in third. Right, okay. Where's our man? Where is he? Does it only show? There's 18 connected. It's only showing the top 10. Let's have a look at the bottom 10. There we go. Oh dear. Betty Did It. Lusty Leanne. Furby Tamagotchis. The Readers. Oh, I'm wondering if all those red ones just disappeared. Right. I don't know. No, they got it wrong. I see. Okay, next question. Which comedian starred in stand-up tours called Wired and Wonderful and Monsters? Here we go. We got Frankie Boyle, Lee Evans, Michael McIntyre, Peter Kay. Yeah. I mean, you know, okay, so most of you gone for Lee Evans there. And without doubt, you know, I mean, I guess you can see what people are going for and that can inform your decision. But if you're not quick enough, you're not going to get the points to kind of send you up the leaderboard. And Clarisse has leapfrogged. There we go. Pushed the Cleggies into 4th, who got that one wrong. Let's have a look at the Furby Tamagotchis. Betty Did It got that one right. Well done to Betty Did It. Steve, Secret Steve at My Hamster. I'm not sure what that means. But there we go. Marie, what a fall from grace that's been. Ugh. Lolly and Scotty. Not even playing. Right. Oh, they've got everything wrong. Okay, your next question. Chris Evans, shot to fame after appearing on which Channel 4 TV show? Ooh, bloody quick. Bloody quick. Now, this is going to be interesting, isn't it? It is indeed the big breakfast. Oh, Barry Grant. I don't know what's going on with Barry Grant there. Fastest answer was the fallen Madonna with the pointed boobies. There we go. We can see. Oh, okay, that's another little thing I can use. Fabulous. The bottom 10, Secret Steve, having a mare, getting it right, but not quick enough, Steve. You're the man with the, you know, with the fingers. All we ever see of you, Steve, are the fingers. They need to be quicker, brother. Oh, Scotty went for it, and Scotty and Lolly got one right. Well done, congratulations. Right, this is very tight at the top. Here we go. Question number 6. Which former Scotland international footballer has been the main host of TalkSport Breakfast? Sure, since the station was formed. Which former Scotland international footballer has been the main host for TalkSport? Yeah. Very interesting. I mean, it's important to get the question right, and then very quickly after that, it's about who gets it right quicker. Now, I know this is our first question where the majority, I believe, has got this wrong. Indeed, they have. Alan Brazil is the correct answer. And Lolly. Well done to Lolly. Top of the fastest fingers. Incredible work. Well done, incredible. And our bottom 10 there. Excuse me. Scotty, how could you get that wrong, Scotty? You're not my friend. There we go. Lusty Leanne flying up to 9th. Okay, next question. Brazil has a coastline on which ocean? Brazil has a coastline on which ocean? You got Atlantic, Indian, Pacific, Southern. Yeah, we can see where the majority is going. Okay. Mostly going for the Atlantic, which I assume. Oh my goodness. Well, I wasn't expecting that. The Pacific is the correct answer. Wowzers. Lusty Leanne, the Readers and the Smoggies got that right. JR and the Readers got that right. Also, everybody else got it wrong, and our fastest fingers were the Smoggies. Straight in, no time to spare whatsoever. Well done. Right, so what have we got? We've got Jenny Tallwarts on 1,027 points currently. We've got the Cleggies on 888. The Smog is on 863 in 3rd, and Clarisse is down to 4th. Ooh, twice daily. He's coming up the rear. Which singer had number 1 albums in the 70s with Atlantic Crossing and A Night on the Town? Which singer had number 1 albums in the 1970s with Atlantic Crossing and A Night on the Town? Here are your answers even. David Bowie, David Essex, Elton John, Rod Stewart. This is spreading the betting. It's not one that I know. It's not one that I know. Okay. So most of you plumping for David Essex, and the correct answer is Rod Stewart and the Cleggies. Oh, it's their age. That's the thing. It's their age. The Cleggies. It is very tight at the top now. Well done. They got that correct, and they were fastest. Ooh, and this was Steve's question. 185. He got that. He was 2nd there, and Denise was 3rd. Right, bottom 10, Secret Steve. He's just off the bottom, where he likes to be. Which TV series featured Brigadier Lethbridge Stewart? I think I know this. Brigadier Lethbridge Stewart. No, I don't. Doctor Who, Metal Mickey, Supergran, or Wurzel Gummidge? What are we going for? We've got 12 seconds. Okay, 5, 3, 2, and 5. 5, 3, 2, and 5. And the answers are Doctor Who. Well done to Jenny Tallwarts. 1,229 points and taking a commanding lead. Denise has broken the 1,000-point barrier. Well done, well done, well done. Okay, next question. Question 10. We've got 3 more questions. Dr. Octopus is an arch enemy of which superhero? Batman, Green Lantern, Spider-Man, Superman. Dr. Octopus is an arch enemy of which superhero? Okay, so most of you plumping for Spider-Man. Absolutely right. Well done. Jenny Tallwarts knocked off the top by the Cleggies. Oh, it is tight. Oh. Fastest fingers there were JR. I don't know how that's possible. 202. But there we go. That's completely baffled me. Because there's 20 seconds. There we go. Bottom 10, the readers. Furby Tamagotchis and Scotty. Right, next question. We've got 2 left. Question 11. Spider Murphy played the tenor saxophone. Is a line from which Elvis Presley hit? Right, Secret Steve, get yourselves ready. Get yourself ready, mate. Here are the answers. All Shook Up, Blue Suede Shoes, Heartbreak Hotel, Jailhouse Rock. What are we going for? Well, most of you going for Jailhouse Rock. I don't know this, but it's Spider Murphy. Sounds like somebody that might be in prison. And he is. There we go. The Cleggies just hold on to the top spot after Jenny Tallwarts get that right as well. JR again, fastest finger. The Cleggies, and then Secret Steve. Twice daily got that right, but was slowest. Right, our next question and our final question in the first ever. What's it called? Yeah, round. Oscar Wilde has spent 2 years in jail in which town, subsequently writing a famous poem about his experiences? Aylesbury, Maidstone, Reading, Wetherby. Oscar Wilde spent 2 years in jail in which town, subsequently writing a famous poem about his experiences? Last second of our interactive round. And there we go. Most of you plumping for Reading. Reading is the correct answer, and the Cleggies keep hold of. So, here is how you're going to work your points. So I want you to take the first numbers from your points. Okay, does that make sense? If you've got four numbers in your score, i.e. the Cleggies, you take 16. The first 2, 16. Okay, they are going to be added to. I'm just making this up on the fly, by the way, but I think this works. They're going to be added to your final score. So write 16 down for the Cleggies and the Jenny Tallwarts. The Fallen Madonna has 12, along with Secret Steve, Ate My Hamster. Well done, Steve. You flew up the rear. Clarisse has 11. Betty Did It 10. 9 for JR. Furby Tamagotchis. Smoggies, Lusty Leanne. As well as Twice Daily has 8. The Readers 7. Crafty 6. Barry Grant 5. Scotty 5, Lolly 4, and Marie 3. So there we go, and that's just there we go. That's the top 10 there. So let's view the national leaderboard. One of your players came second in our national quiz, so let's see that full leaderboard there. National leaderboard. Wow, freaking Nora. We've got... Oh, we've basically... Nobody's ever played it. That's why. Right, okay. So, how was that, guys? How was that? Was that enjoyable? I was going to do 2 rounds of that, but we can't. We just don't have the time. Was that enjoyable? Let us know in the comments section, please. It's stressful. Indeed. Indeed. Brilliant. There seems to be... yeah, the Brazil question seemed to be wrong, which is a real shame. A real shame. Barry Grant, not fun, took too long. Barry, everyone's a critic. The pressure, indeed. Yeah, Louise liked it. Looked fun, but Rich didn't play. Right, okay, so I think Barry's verging on troll, isn't he? At the moment. Right, so there we go. Let's. That was our 3rd round. Round number 4. And taking us to like the halfway stage is the Big Fat Wild West. So question 16. Where would a cowboy wear his chaps? Where would a cowboy wear his chaps? That's question 16. Denise, I've no idea why it took 100 points away from you. I need to let me check. Let me check the rules on the site. But yes, Barry, it is a subscription that we pay for. So it is those guys. It was Quizbit that write those questions. But yeah. Currently the subscription is £79 a month. So, you know, the £8 that's been contributed tonight doesn't really cover it. So if you want to go eat some cheese and complain about the questions, go for your life. Otherwise, chip in. Question 17. In which English town is the North American Indian princess Pocahontas buried? Question 17. In which English town is the North American Indian princess Pocahontas buried? Indeed, Barry. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Extremely expensive. But you know, we use it for our quiz nights as well. So indeed, Barry, and I'm only jesting. You're new, so you don't understand the way that I jest sometimes. But yes. Thank you. My questions are better. Indeed. And you know what? There is a way. I know that there is a way for me to get my questions onto Quizbit, but it's incredibly, time consuming. So, sadly, you know, it's luck of the draw, I think, mate. Luck of the draw. But I think we can do that quicker. And I think next time we'll do it quicker. All right. And we can do pictures as well. We can do pictures on there. Question 18. The chief of the Sioux Indians. The chief of the Sioux Indians that fought General Custer at the Battle of the Little Bighorn in 1876 was called Sitting what? Well, I'll tell you what. This has generated plenty of interest. It's going batshit crazy on Facebook. Fuck! Dom. You know what? I saw that. I saw that when I was doing it, and I meant to freaking change it. Especially after the other week. My apologies. Leanne. Barry, what are your vital statistics? I mean, I'll be honest. You don't even have to lie or play them up. I think first start with pulse. Well, I think we're all happy that the pulse is working, and then yeah, I think that's it, isn't it, Leanne? Question 19. Which decade of the 20th century did famous cowgirl sharpshooter Annie Oakley die? Question 19. Which decade of the 20th century did famous cowgirl sharpshooter Annie Oakley die? 29, 42, 29. He's sinky. What's a sinky? Barry, can you jump on Facebook and DM me a mugshot, please? Can you DM me a mugshot? And we'll try and hook you guys up, right? Leanne, is that your age? You 44,202. No, 442,132. Barry. I think Barry's allowed in the group. I mean, honestly, there's a top fan group, Barry, and you'll fit right in. Honestly. What did? Oh, fucked it again. Now you don't know. I could be talking about people from India. So just hold off your criticisms. What did Indians give their? What name did Indians give their war axe? Fucking hell. You guys kill me, man. I tell you what, it's fucking hot up here with this hat on. Right, that is question 20. Question 20, and we're going to move to your next. The rules are important. You got a banker and a joker. Barry, listen up. You got a banker and a joker. A banker is worth 3 points. It's for the answer you are 100% certain of. If you are indeed correct, I'm going to give you 3 points for that question. Okay. Excuse me. A joker, you're going to get a 3 point. Okay, so write the word joker somewhere where you don't know the answer to the question, and you are guaranteed a point. Okay, so you get a banker and a joker in each half. So make sure you use them now. Usually the halves are 20 questions long. It's going to be probably a few more this week, and I better get shifty on. Right, okay, so next round. A finger of fudge is just enough to give your kids a treat. Let's move to Secret Steve. Secret Steve, because I'm gonna go get a beer, so I'm gonna just let this play and go get a beer. It's very, very simple. You're gonna see 5 tracks that have been played by our brilliant, wonderfully talented, and rather sexy my Sayad, Steve. Even without a head, the man gets me going. I'll be honest. Sorry, Steve. If this makes our correspondence a little bit awkward, so be it. I'm a man of the truth, and I'll say what I think.
Secret Steve, 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 Secret Steve.
Oh, I just wanted more of that last one. I don't know about you guys. There we are. There's Barry's first ever Secret Steve. I'm a little bit out of breath because I just legged it down 3 floors to get, what have I gone for? Here we go, an Alpenflow. Oh, Dave, she hates it. Sorry. There we go. Are all the artists called Steve? I'm confused.com. They're not. But Barry, I'll just take a moment to explain. So Steve is one of our viewers. He's somebody that has been watching from quite early on, and he offered to play some intros for us to be used in the quiz. So Secret Steve is the person playing, and the intro is just lots of different Steves. It's basically asking, which Steve is it? Is it any of them? Is it a different Steve? That's it. That's what the intro does. Yeah, all you need to do is tell me the name of the artist and the song from each of those tracks. So you're going to get another shot, and here's your other shot.
Secret Steve, 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 Secret Steve.
All right, so there we go. Yes, indeed, Barry. Thanks. Nice one, Steve. Thanks, mate. Tip of the hat to our Steve. Very much appreciated once again. There we go. That's Secret Steve. There's 10 points available in that round, so make sure you you get an artist and the song. Simple. For those of you that don't know, I think there's 2 in tonight that might not know. Shit or Bust is basically a Jeopardy round. And each question is potentially worth 3 points. Okay, so if you get the answer correct, you get 3 points. If you get it incorrect, you are minus 3 points. If you don't put an answer, there is no reward, no penalty. Okay, so this is the kind of round where if you're a little bit behind, you think, and you want to go for it, shit or bust, then you go for it. Okay, like I said, 3 points for the correct answer, minus 3 for an incorrect answer. No answer, no penalty or reward. Here we go. Question 21. This, I forgot to mention, is potentially Leanne's ace round. It's her specialist subject. The round is a floppy round. Okay, so it's big fat shit or bust, and the theme is floppy. Question 21. Which company invented the computer floppy disk in 1970? Question 21. Which company invented the computer floppy disk in 1970? That's question 21. It's quite nice. It's a lager. It's a lager. Let's. Leanne's mum's been researching the porn stars. Indeed. I do believe that Dominic did the same thing. Yeah. Any excuse. I'm sure you do, Barry. I'm sure you do. But like we said, no picture, no likey, no lighty. Clarissa, fucking fantastic. Clarissa prefers a hard drive. Of course she does. Question 22. Who is the brother of Flopsy, Mopsy and Cottontail? Question 22. Who is the brother of Flopsy, Mopsy and Cottontail? That's question 22. Barry, are you a man that likes to thumb in a softie, as they say? Like pushing a marshmallow into a slot machine after a couple of beers. If I just get it in, everything will be fine. Question 23. Come on, girls. You know, how many times have you heard that before? Indeed, Clarissa. Question 23. In 2006, Microsoft finally came out with a portable media player to counter the iPod. Ooh! It proved to be one of Microsoft's most expensive flops ever. What was its name, please? Question 23. What was its name? Yeah. Too many memories. Am I dreaming? Or did Victoria dip in tonight? Has Victoria dipped in and said hello? Was I Was I dreaming? I reckon this is potentially when Dan might have said, no, fuck this, we're not playing. No, I'm not listening to that. Not listening to that. Too close to home. I'm not listening to that. Victoria, we're done with this guy. Turn him off. We don't need to hear any more of this. Thumbing in a softie. Never heard anything so ridiculous in my life. Question 24. Which make of plastic shoe took the world by storm in late 2007? Which make of plastic shoe took the world by storm in late 2007? Oh, I tell you what, Clarissa, the dreams I have of Victoria telling me off, could never share. I'll leave coordinates for my diary. Should anything happen to me during this pandemic, I'll leave the coordinates for the diary I've written. A lot of Victoria's in there a lot. Drawn pictures. That's all I'll say. You know, special moments. I'll let you know where they are. They're under one of the floorboards. And I would like you guys to have that diary. Question 25. Name the 2012 Disney film flop starring... That's a funny thing to say, film flop. Starring Taylor Kitsch and Sam Morton. Question 25. Name the 2012 Disney film flop starring Taylor Kitsch and Sam Morton. Okay. Because that interactive round took so long, I didn't think it would take so long. Leanne, you are absolutely, like, you're in those dreams. Don't worry, there's pictures of you in this diary as well. Because that interactive round took too long. Oh, it took longer than I expected. I was going to put another one in because I thought it would be really quick, but it wasn't. So our numbers are going to be... Thanks, Barry. Our numbers are going to be slightly fucked up here because I'm not going to do another one. I want it. I like to ease these things in gently, you know me. So we're going to go to our picture round, okay, which means that we're going to jump from question 25 to question 31. So it's all over the place. It doesn't really matter. The numbers are fucking arbitrary, to be absolutely honest. But just so you're not confused by the numbering, basically. Let's go to our picture round, and here is your first one, question 31. It shouldn't say who, it should say solve. I do apologise. Who, not who, solve. So that is a little dingbat. I want you to solve that dingbat for me, please. Thank you very much. Barry, where are you tuning in from? Whereabouts in the world are we? Does anybody want to take a guess before Barry tells us? I mean, he might have already be typing, but where do we think Barry's tuning in from? And are you on your own, Barry, or are you with a group, or what? You know, how's it? Are you watching on your TV? That's what I want to know. I tell you, I've not. Crafty Craig reckons London. Does he now? I'd never said London, Crafty Craig. I think you got a problem with Londoners, Craig. Question: is it MONZO? Is all by himself? Oh, you are made for Leanne, mate. Made for that. Is her team name, Barry? Did you know that? All by myself is Leanne's team name. Which film is this? Oh my god, that would be so fucking cool if Barry in Pentonville, he was tuning in from prison. What Leanne doesn't know is Barry's actually using her Wi-Fi currently. That's why she's buffering. Because he's outside the window. Not funny. It's not funny. I've just been watching fucking Des. Jesus Christ. Not funny. All right, question 33. Here's one for you. A glass of water with a single ice cube sits on a table. When the ice is completely melted, will the level of the water have increased, decreased, or remained unchanged? There it is. Louise G. Fuck me. David Tennant is phenomenal. From the first breath he takes in that show. What he's done with that is just, you know me, guys, as a former actor. Quite an extraordinary performance. So we hopefully, if I get it done in time, we can watch the last one on catch up. I mean, Des was a complete and utter psychopath. So the program Des is I have to say it's one of the best things I've seen on ITV for a long time. However, that's not very hard, is it? Not a fan of some of the shite that we have on our television sets in this country. Question 34, one for Dave. One for Dave and Louise. Who's this couple then? Dom. Yeah. Imagine if I can get a little... I just need... You know what? I just need a little sound effect, basically, don't I? Maybe that's the theme tune. Maybe that's the theme tune to the interactive round. I'll go and record some of the appliances. Barry, what you won't understand about this conversation is every night for the first few live broadcasts, my dishwasher went off. And it was quite amusing. For some reason, I kept forgetting it would go off, and kept setting it just before going live. So we lolled quite often about that. It became a thing, the kitchen disco. Question 35, 2 points available. Actor and TV show, please. The actor and TV show. Dave, how the flip is that for you? Do you not know who that person... You have no fucking clue who that... You're going to kick yourself. You guys are going to kick yourself. Boop, 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 boop. I wonder if I could recreate that. It must be quite easy to recreate that with my washing machine, dishwasher. Hey, go easy on battering the old... Oh, memory banks. Sorry, mate. Flicked my eyes over. Didn't quite read that correctly the first time. Question 36. Here's one for the memory banks. Who is that? Who is that? Question 36. Yes, Denise, you get a point for both. So I'm going to give you a point for the actor, not the character, and the show. Question 35 we're talking about now, not this one. Now, I need to point something out. Clarissa and Marie, are you going to the Old Nun's Head tomorrow night? Have you booked a table? Can you answer that, please, in the comments section? Is anybody watching going to the Old Nun's Head tomorrow? Because you got a head start if you are. You see, you couldn't get through to them, so no. Right, okay, well, you know you can book your tables online. You can book your tables online. Let me just give you another question whilst I waffle a bit more. Question 37, unmask. Beer. Unmask, question 37. Yeah, so basically, I'm using the quiz from tomorrow night at the Old Nun's Head because we were supposed to be starting next week, but they wanted to start a week early because we're that freaking good. They were like, we need you in our pub. Get in. So we started a week early, so I didn't have time to change it. So you will be able to, from in the future, you will be able to go to watch this and go to the Old Nun's Head. And there will be different quizzes. I'm pretty sure if you go on the website and you just press book, you can book a table there, and you need to put the word quiz in the notes. I think that's how you do it. Question 38, name the TV show. Barry Grant, Old Nun's Head. Do you know the Old Nun's Head, Barry? Barry's in London. Now, if you've been watching our social channels this week, you'll know exactly what this TV show is. Barry Grant is Southeast. You're welcome, mate. I did, and you know what, Dave? I did pick a picture that I thought was quite a tricky one. It was good, wasn't it? They don't look like themselves. All right, question 39. Name the bird, please. Name the bird. South of the river. I'm not going south, mate. No, I'm going home. Going home, opposite direction, mate. Leanne's still in there. Anywhere near Sussex? Anywhere near Sussex in about 5 minutes? Please. I'll get the Uber. Barry's keen not to give away his destination, doesn't he? Being very elusive, Barry. He's a tease, Leanne. Barry's a tease. Alright, Kitty Winkles, here's your final one. Year of release. Lewis. You're in Lewis. Year of the release of that film. There we go. That's your final one. So what we're going to do now is we are going to show you full screen, baby. We're going full screen. There you go. You get to see them all again. And you've got 3 minutes and it's counting down. Barry, you know we'll find you. You know, when something happens, the pings from the phone masts. I mean, you've been watching this for the past hour and a half, mate. You are connected. There is no hiding when something goes wrong. That's all I'm saying. I'd like to say a big shout out to Phil McCracken and Georgina Reynolds. I love you. I love you both, by the way. Thanks for continuing to support. You're total legends, and I hope to meet you one day, like I met some of the other crew on my little jolly to London. Yeah. There we go. Phil McCracken, I'm very excited to meet. Very excited. My kind of guy, Phil McCracken. Oh, Georgina. Oh, it's nice. It's nice, isn't it? It's nice. Like giving love and receiving it back is nice. I think that's the funniest thing you've ever said. Beware, my crew have me on Find Me, but only if I want them to. Oh, God. Fucking hell. Leanne, are you alright? Fucking hell. Get up. Piss off. Piss off. We were worried about you. Fuck off. Barry, carry on. 13 seconds remaining. There we go. I just can't. Yeah, I'm just thinking about one of those, stories you hear of somebody breaking in, like the fantasy shit. Where the husband breaks into the house, pretends to be a burglar. Fuck, man. Each to their own. Barry's gone quiet. Barry's gone quiet. Barry's on a burner phone. He's going to watch one episode and then chuck it in the sea. Right, that's it, peeps. That is it. And we're going to run through the questions and the answers now. I've totally lost track of where we were and what the scores, like how many questions we've asked. But, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Here we go. Our first round. Don't forget, listen. Don't forget to put your banker and joker in the second half. Okay, very important. Our first round was general knowledge, and question number 1: how many years left of Trump have we got? It is 4 after he wins in a few weeks' time. Question number 2: name the narrow band of very fast occurring wind in the upper troposphere. The jet stream. The jet stream is the correct answer. Yes, Denise, you add your app scores to the final score. Yes, you do. So there we go. It's the first number. Do you understand that, don't you, Denise? I can't believe we killed Barry. Question 2, that was the jet stream. Question 3, in football, is the goalkeeper allowed to take a throw in? He is. He is allowed to take a throw in. There we go. That's question number 3. Question number 4, what is the movie character Jason Bourne's real name? David Webb. I mean, who knew that? Did anyone know that? David Mitchell and Robert Webb combined. It's the love child of David Mitchell and Robert Webb, and he's fucking kick-ass. Right, question number 5. The Babington plot. Babington. Hilarious. Was it an attempt to assassinate which English monarch? Queen Elizabeth I. Queen Lizzie I. There we go. So to recap, how many years is a term of presidency at the White House? 4. Name the narrow band of very fast occurring wind. The jet stream. In football, is a goalkeeper allowed to take a throw in? Yes. What is movie character Jason Bourne's real name? David Webb. The Babington plot was an attempt to assassinate which English monarch? Queen Elizabeth I is the correct answer. All right, then we went to our second round of 5, taking us from questions 6 to 10. Who wrote the word "surrender, Dorothy" in the sky with smoke on a broomstick? It is the Wicked Witch of the West. There we go. Oh, where he is, he's back. Oh, thank God for that. Flipping heck. We thought we'd killed you, Barry. We thought we'd killed you. Yeah, let us know how you did in the first round. I forgot to say that. Let us know how many points. Barry, how many points did you get in that first round? Question 7. What colour smoke is released when a new pope is elected? It is white smoke. White smoke. Question 7. Question 8. What name is given to fog containing a high proportion of smoke? Smog. Smog. Do you get it? Good. Question 9. What is the name given to herrings salted whole and then smoked? It is a bloater. There we go. Bloater is the correct answer. And question number 10. In which decade of the 20th century was a smoke detector invented? It was the 60s. There we go. Did anybody get it bang on? Did anybody bother? Excuse me. There's question 10. Right. Then we went to... Yeah, so we did that. Then we went to the interactive round. So then we went to number 4. Round 4. Where would a cowboy wear his chaps? Where would a cowboy wear his chaps? On his legs. On his legs. There we go. Leanne, do we like a man in chaps? Are we a fan of a man in just chaps? And is it... I mean, would it be important? Do they have to be buff, or can the guy be big? A big man in chaps. Is that a thing? Is it a thing you want to see? Let us know in the comment section. Question 17. In which English town is the North American Native American Princess Pocahontas buried? Gravesend, near London. Gravesend, near London. Come on, Lou. You know you want to see Dave in some chaps, right? I tell you what, here's a deal. I'll do the pink hair if Dave gets the chaps. Yeah? Question 18. Chunky chaps in chaps. That's a fucking t-shirt for you right there. Question 18. The chief of the Sioux Native Americans that fought General Custer at the Battle of the Little Bighorn in 1876 was called Sitting what? Bull. Bull. Sitting Bull is the correct answer. Not to be confused with Shitting Bull. Question 19. I have no idea what Shitting Bull is, but... Question 19. Which decade of the 20th century did famous cowgirl sharpshooter Annie Oakley die? Why is this round making me slightly horny? I have no idea. 26. 20s. The 20s. Question 20. What name did Native Americans give their war axe? Tomahawk. So, where would a cowboy wear his chaps? On his legs. In which English town is the Princess Pocahontas buried? Gravesend, near London. Didn't know that. Fascinating fact. I'm going to actually look into that and see what that's all about. The chief of the Sioux Indians was called, Native Americans, was called Sitting Bull. Which decade of the 20th century it was famous cowgirl sharpshooter Annie Oakley die? 1926. What name did the Native Americans give their war axe? Tomahawk. Tomahawk is the correct answer. So there we go. That is 20. Then we went to Secret Steve. So turn it up. And get ready. We're going to play it again, but this time the answers will be visible. Here you go.
Secret Steve, 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 Secret Steve.